Cusack Park's a good example. I've been to Cusack Park in Ennis for club matches, for everything, for low league matches, and I've never liked it. I just don't like it. It's a rundown. It's old stadium. There's no comfort to it. There's nothing nice about it. There's nothing nice about the experience. You go and sit down to watch the match. You want to maybe sit down, read your program, have your drink of water, just enjoy the space, I suppose, as well as then watch the match, because it's not as important. But then I think of, like, suddenly with the new system, we have home championship games there now. And I remember, like, even the Limerick match in 2018, like, it was the last round of the round robin and Clare beat Limerick, and it was packed in. It was almost horrible. It was, you know, that sort of one where there's, like, you're too packed at the terrace because it's basically an open ground. You can go around 3 different places. You just find the spot that you get, just like heat coming off, you know, all the things that are uncomfortable. But I think of that now as a great day. I think of that as a really enjoyable championship day. It was my first Clare championship match in Ennis. I was at the earlier one a couple of weeks before against Waterford, but that, you know, this was the first real big game that I've ever been in Ennis, and it's a completely different experience. Whereas I've always thought the rest of the time, geez, I'd rather be anywhere else. You know?
Yeah. Well, Paul Murphy, James Gale this week both picked Cusack Park in Ennis as the place you don't want to go. They were comparing it to, like, having to go to Stoke, where it's meant to be tough place to go. Cusack Park in Ennis, particularly when the crowd are in around you tightly. Like, I think these iconic stadiums just got so much history. You can almost smell them when you go in. Like, the idea of going, like, Nolan Park. Nolan Park is not, well, it's probably not a good thing. Nolan Park is, say, a nicer ground. Bring the new stand in Kilkenny. I think Nolan Park's almost like the perfect place for games at the moment, but Semple Stadium just has that history about it. I like what Wexford Park have done. Very, very comfortable experience. We're trying to think of good places where you go to enjoy a game. They've even changed the seats this year for Wexford Park, which is now a really nice venue to actually watch a game in. But something very iconic about going to Clonus, going to Semple Stadium. Maybe it's because we associate with the big days, and they're the games that you remember going to see there. But there's something about these old grounds that I still kind of like about them. And I'm willing to overlook probably some of the issues, whether it be, say, the wooden benches in Ennis or maybe the toilets elsewhere and stuff like that.
That's my point. GAA is forgiven what League of Ireland is not.
But when Casement is built, I guarantee there'll be an urge they'll be saying, why is Clonus not getting the Ulster final anymore? Because people will want the day in the town, and it's got that Thurles kind of the north sort of feel to it, like.